title of this video is called Stretching and Q&A's about my locks. So I have some people who have some questions, and I want to share those questions with you and also give you some answers. And in the midst of that, I am also stretching before I start my day. So again, let me introduce myself. My name is Mfan. I'm a teacher, dancer, hair guru for Locs. And on this channel, we are going live. Join me as I stretch and answer questions. Thank you. So question number 1. How long should I wait until I retwist my locks? So I started off retwisting when I first started my lock journey, and that didn't work for me. So I interlock. And for me, the classic amount of time would be 4 to 6 weeks, if that is your liking. Again, everybody's different. Everybody does their hair differently, and everybody's hair responds different to how they maintain it. So you have to do that research and get that full understanding of what that means to you. Okay, question number 2. How often do I moisturize my locks? I do it daily, and as much as I feel like my hair is dry, I moisturize it daily. Again, everybody has their own way of doing their hair and moisturizing it, and some people's hair stays pretty moist for the most part, or some people just have dry locks. So depending on your hair type and your hair, you might have to do more than the average bear. Let's see, question number 3. Where did you start your, what did it say? How long was your hair before you started your locks? My hair was probably to my chest, about right here, before I started my locks. Everybody starts their locks at different lengths. So some people started when their hair is shorter. Some people start when their hair is long, so they don't have to go through that phase of what it might look like if it's a shorter length. Either or, you start it however you want to. Some people don't like the short hair look when they start their locks because your hair tends to shrink, and then they get lock extensions. So again, it just depends on you. This hurts. This is the weak part. Number 4, how long did it take for your hair to lock? For me, for my hair to truly lock, I felt like it took about a whole year. A whole year and a half. My hair is very thin. I have a lot of it, but it's thin. And so the middle of my hair is a little more coarse and thicker. So that locked like within 3 months. The outside of my hair and the back took about almost so I would say the average would be 6 months to 2 years. It will take for your hair to lock. But again, that's just my opinion, and that might be different for your journey. But my journey was about a year and 6 months. Question number 5. How do I wash my locks? Funny thing is, I have a video that tells you how you should wash your locks. But again, that's how I wash my locks, and how you wash your locks might be different. Just to give a quick summary of how I wash my locks. First, I get in the shower. Then I use my shampoo, Dr. Brenner, peppermint. And then I put it on my scalp first. And then I massage that thing through my scalp. And then I work it through my hair. And then what works best for me, if I really want to get my locks clean, is I do my hair in the sink, so the water can soak, like my hair can soak up the water, and then I can wring it out. I feel like it gets more into the locks than if I just have the water just pouring down on it. And then after that, I probably wash it like 2 or 3 times just to make sure things are clean, and then rinse it out. I like to soak my hair in the water and rinse it out just to make sure everything's out. And then after that, I moisturize my hair, and yeah, that's what I do. That's how I wash my locks. It's not that complicated. Some people have a more intensive routine. I don't think my routine is that intensive. Oof. As you can tell, I am not flexible. This is why I'm trying to incorporate stretching into my life. Because this right here hurts. Hurts. often do I touch up my new growth? Um, I do it when my hair feels like there's a lot of new growth and it's interfering with the old lock, or it gets snatched. I don't know if I want to say snatched. Like there's a snag when I put my hands in my hair, or it's starting to, my locks are starting to merge, and then I'm like, ooh, I think it's time for a touch up. So for me, I do like a retwist, not a retwist, an interlock every 6 months. And if I feel like I need it sooner, because I feel like there's certain seasons where my hair grows faster, that I probably have to do it like the 3rd month instead of waiting until the 6th month. So, but on an average, it's every 6 months when I do a interlock. Now, if you are retwisting, that may be every 4 to 6 weeks or every 2 weeks, depending on your lifestyle and what works for you. And some people don't do it at all. So it depends on what that means to you and how often you feel like you need to have it. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Oh, I did have a question, was what is the difference between retwisting and interlocking? I'll start with interlocking because that's what I do. You're interlocking, oh, that's a rubber band, my hair. You're interlocking your hair or your lock within itself. So there's like, think of a square. Think of a square, and then you start at one point and you interweave the hair here, and then you start on this point and you interweave the hair in there, then you start at this point and you interweave the hair there, then you start at this point and you interweave the hair here, and you just keep doing that until you get to the point where you like it or it's tight enough for you. I just keep going until I can't fit my hair through anymore, because I don't really like my hair too tight. And on top of that, your hair and your scalp becomes so tender-headed as you get locks, and I'm like, where did this come from? So it makes me not even want to touch my hair as much. But yes, that's what I do. For palm rolling, I started with palm rolling, and palm rolling is more so like you're twisting the hair of the root to add the new hair with the old hair, and then you're just continuing it with a roll motion, depending on what direction you want it. So you're just like, and then I don't know if that's a great example, but there you go. So the next question I was asked is what products to avoid. That's such a broad question because depending on your locks, depending on your hair, it depends on you. And from what I have heard, you should stay away from thick, creamy products. And just stick to like liquid based and oil based products for your locks. For me, I just do what my hair feels good. So I use a leave-in conditioner for my hair. I do have a concoction that I use, which is aloe vera juice, rose water, and water in it, and that's it. And I spray my hair with that, and then I put the leave-in and call it a day. But that's what works for me. It may not work for everybody else. So you have to figure out what that is for you. Do your research. For me, my scalp doesn't like a lot of products, so I don't put any products on my scalp. On my hair, I'm very mindful of what products I put on my hair because it might touch my scalp. So I have to be very mindful of what products to use and to avoid. So again, it depends on you. Number 9. What was the best method to use for starting your locks? I started off with comb coils, which was nice in the beginning, but because my hair was a looser texture, that did not hold well, so I transitioned to interlocking. Also, you have to understand like how you want your parts, what size do you want your locks, how do you want to maintain them. Once you figure out all those things, then it starts to make sense of what your routine and what your method is going to be. So you just have to spend time with yourself and figure out what you want. Okay? And the last question was, do I dye my locks? And I do dye my locks with henna. I use like a black color. When I first dyed my locks, the color was chestnut brown, and I did that for about 2 years, and I love that color. And then I transitioned to a burgundy color of henna, and I tried it, but I didn't really care for it. But it looked really nice in the sun. Whew, that was a pretty color. And then recently I dyed my locks black, which I really like. And with the henna, it lasts for me maybe like 3 months, depending if I'm washing my hair a lot or not. And then I just dye it again. The main reason why I dye my locks is for the length. Naturally, your hair attracts length. Nothing really you gonna do about that. You figure out how you wanna address that. For chemically dyeing my hair, I wouldn't recommend that. But if you want to do it and you did your research and you go to a loctician and you want to dye your locks, go ahead, do what you want. But also understand the consequences that come with that if you do that. I know plenty of people who have locks who have dyed their locks different colors with chemicals, and their locks are beautiful. They just have to moisturize it more and maintain it in a different manner. But go ahead, do that if that's what you want to do. For me, I just want like a natural dye, so I'm just gonna stick with that because I don't want to deal with the things that happen after. But you also can you also have things that you have to deal with through the lock journey that you experience. So you're gonna run through things that are problems, but you also have a solution. So you gotta just pick what you want to do. Again, figure out what you want. But those were my questions, and I hope you enjoyed. I did a little stretch. This is what I do when I'm about to head out and just enjoy the rest of the day. It wasn't anything too crazy, just something for me. And if you enjoyed it, thank you. Come back and keep on watching some lives on the weekend, because that's when I do the lives. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. If you're interested in more detailed videos on my hair, the questions that I answered, check out my channel, because I have some videos that answer those questions. And anything else? I can't think. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and come back to my channel, Locs, for you to